Hey everybody, welcome to Art Stock PH and welcome to Brush with Artists. Tonight we are going to be joined by three of our artists from Cognitive Dissonance, and that's Ireland Jill. We are joined by Kalem and also LJ Navera. LJ Navera is not yet here, but I'm hoping that he's going to be able to join us in a few. Okay, so let me just bring them on to the stream. And if you have any questions, just put it in the comments and we'll be sure to answer them. And if you're watching this after the broadcast, don't worry, we will have them on our YouTube channel as well as on our Facebook page, Artstock PH. All right, so let me just bring my co hosts onto the stream. There you go. So let me just, guys, just unmute yourselves.
Hello everyone.
And hi, Caleb. Hi, Arden. How are you guys doing?
They're fine.
Okay naman. Nainggit ako sa nainggit ako kay Caleb eh. So payat. I just
Ayoko na nga eh. Gusto ko na
I did
tumaba.
so much I did so much quarantine snacking that I don't even know if I can alam mo yun, get back my old figure. Parang ano na hopeless. So anyway, ayan, yan. Yan ang gusto ko eh. Pag bata ka pa, sige, ano mo lang yan. I-enjoy mo lang. All right, so everybody tonight, I'm hoping that Fabrian will be able to join us. But if she's not going to be able to join us tonight, then we'll just go on with our interview. And what we are about is to take a look at all of the cognitive dissonance art that we currently have for our artists for tonight, and to take a look at the story behind these art pieces. Now we're going to be together for anywhere between 30 minutes to 1 hour. It really depends. Depende yan sa kwentuhan. Pag napasarap ang kwentuhan, minsan isang oras na hindi pa namin napapansin. Right? So we have Ireland Jill tonight and Caleb. Ireland, will you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Ireland and I'm a lowbrow artist. So yeah.
Mamaya tatarungin ko kung ano yun. Kung ano ibig sabihin nun.
Okay.
Ayan. Ayan, and Caleb?
Okay, hello everyone. I'm an architect, a licensed architect and a part-time artist then. So, I do both in between, whichever comes first.
Okay, that's nice. Do you find that there is a correlation between what you do, like your art as your work in architecture? Meron ba
Yes,
siyang
actually, kaya rin architecture. I choose architecture kasi of all the parang allied sciences na courses. Yung architecture, yung art and science talaga siya. Unlike yung ibang courses na, I mean, aside sa fine art, syempre. Pero yung talagang in construction kasi architecture yung mostly art din yung focus nila. Kaya correlated talaga sila with each other.
Okay. Yeah. It does look like it. We have another artist in our electrocute exhibit. Her name's Astrid Moscoso. He's a architecture student. So, medyo ibang-iba yung art niya dun sa ginagawa niya in architecture. But she said that it's almost the same in her head. Kumbaga, the way that she thinks is almost similar. Ayun.
It's almost...
Oo, almost similar. Yeah.
Actually, recently nga...
Sorry. Go ahead. Sige.
Recently nga, yung like a few years back, I think 2 years ago, yung artworks ko is mostly figurative nga. I mean, figure pa rin now, pero ini-incorporate ko na yung architecture sa recent work ko pag nakikita sa ibang works. Parang para naman, hindi siya totally left out. Kasi, yun din naman yung inaral namin nung college din. So, sama ko na din yung and nandun naman yung passion ko din sa architecture.
That's nice. That's really good. I mean, at least you can apply it. Kasi, yun yung parang nakikita ko for some people, they have to choose one or the other. whether maging artist ka through and through, or iwan mo yun, tapos i-pursue mo lang yung career that's not related to art. I think it's gonna be a little difficult. Ireland, may tanong ako, ano ibig sabihin ng low bro?
Lowbrow art, it's an underground art movement. Just like realism, it's a category for yung ganong type ng art that I do. Yung mostly yung parang mukhang ganun. Pero malawak siya kasi it's right in the middle of pop art and surrealism. So, super lawak nung hawak niya na ano. So, yeah. That's basically lowbrow art.
That's nice though. I like the stuff that you do. Kasi parang there's always kids. Was it
Yeah.
always like that? Was it always children that you painted, or
No. If you remember the mural we did sa A Space, remember that? It was very different pa. So,
oh nga no?
I had like a really big transition from the art I used to make. And
Yeah.
because I used to do I used to do real watercolor.
Okay.
But parang after some time, I kind of let go of that art movement na kasi parang nagsawa na ako. It wasn't fun anymore. So, yeah. Right now, I'm having really, really a lot of fun with what I'm doing and the experimentation and stuff. So, I really enjoy it.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I'm liking that there's so much cohesiveness in all of the stuff you do. Ayan, so, si Caleb talagang nainggit ako.
Sorry, baka magutom tayo.
Okay lang
Kain
yan,
kayo.
dinner time eh. So, dinner time.
Gutom ako.
Ako naman, kakatapos lang, kaya, ayan. So, the nice thing about, what we do is everywhere I go, actually for me, everywhere I go, pag nakita ko yung art nyo, alam ko, ay, Ireland yan, Caleb yan, alam mo yun, I'm able to really recognize it, which is a good thing, kasi I think sabi nga ni Fab, it's the mark of somebody that has a unique visual style. So, yun yung lagi niyang hinahanap eh. Ayan, wala si Fab dito to justify that, pero yun talaga. The other thing is, lahat ng mga artists namin nagaganda. Wala si Fab dito, so she's not here to tell me na that's not part of her criteria. Fab, if you're watching, I said it again. Kasi parang lahat talaga. Napansin niyo ba? Have you seen the art of Phoenix Time? Have you seen all the artists? Alam mo, para tayong once this pandemic is over, and we finally have a chance to be together in one place and have a party, it's going to be one good-looking party. Yun lang ang masasabi ko. Di ba? Kasi talaga lahat maganda. So everybody, if you haven't checked it out, and if you don't believe me, yung Artstock PH website, yung makikita, sinasabi ko, ang pagpapatotoo. There. So let's just take a look at the background. Give me 1 second. So Ireland, sabi dito, quirky ka daw. You're a quirky visual artist with the fascination with cartoons and visual metaphors. Oo nga eh. Pero ang gusto ko sana mag-jump tayo into the artwork. And also, wala pa si LJ eh. So for Calem naman, ayan, it's basically, you have a consistent subject, which is, you told me before that it's also you.
Yes.
Ayan, Blue Lady. Ayan, so tingnan natin. LJ, sana makarating si LJ kasi minsan busy rin to eh. So if he's not able to drop by, guys, just check out this artwork with Artstock PH. Ayan, so ito yung security blankets, which is the very first sculpture piece that you submitted. Tama. Pero paano na ba to? This is your Hindi naman 'to yung first sculpture mo, 'di ba?
Yeah, it's my second. I'm kind of like making a series right now. Yeah, I'm trying to hit like 100 pieces, but
Mm.
I don't know. It's still trying to organize it in my mind what I want them to look like. Because they're all
Yeah.
the same, it's just that I put like different stuff on top.
Okay. Okay. So parang ano, you said before that this piece, parang yung series that you're doing, it's called Bruha.
Yeah,
Bruha is the character. Tama ba?
yeah. Brew was inspired by because when I was young, my grandmother she used to pour me brew a lot because I have messy hair.
Aha. Okay.
Ano ba yung brew ka ganyan? So like it was a very fond memory for me. So it's almost like I took yung brew and then turned it into a character.
Uh-huh.
It's almost like a self-portrait of myself, pero I think like most girls would relate to it kasi at some point everybody's like bruha naman eh. So
I
yun.
agree. Oo. Akala ko nga isang araw may maldita na rin dyan. No, it's just
Yeah.
that I had a background in working for a doll company, for a collectible doll company before. And I find na parang Bruha is our like Filipino version for the Brew dolls. Alam mo yung mga Brew and Jimmy dolls, French dolls? Before.
Yeah.
Alam mo yung mga, the dolls where they're using real hair for for those dolls. Yung mga antique na medyo mahal na Brew dolls. Ayun, if you own one, medyo expensive na ito ngayon to own a collectible brew. So parang when I saw that it's called Bruja, sabi ko, wow, like, it's like a Filipino brew doll.
Yeah. Actually, yung ironic kasi meron akong phobia sa dolls. And then I started making so it's kind of really ironic.
Ay, nako. From my experience working for that doll company, it can be really, really creepy. Alam mo yun? To be surrounded by so many dolls every single day. Lalo na yung mga sculpture lang, yung walang mata. Yung hindi pa nalalagyan ng
Yeah.
mata, yung talagang sculpt lang. Yung mga iba, I have like heads, ganun, iba-ibang heads. Kapag medyo pinatay na yung ilaw, nakakatakot na siya.
I
Trabaho
don't
eh.
want to
Ayan, but this one, this is are you planning on making them bigger later on? Or talagang they're miniature?
so far, the stuff that I make, they're small pa. Pero I'm planning to make like yung whole body siya.
Oh,
So right now, I'm sort of like experimenting with materials. Kasi I'm right now I'm shifting from this material to another. Eh. So para mas matibay gano'n. So yeah. So I'm
anong
still
ginamit mo?
particular piece. It's a mixture of plaster and epoxy.
Okay.
So, yeah, parang ano muna siya, paano ba? Parang minomold ko muna siya and then after ko siya i-mold, I kind of parang recast ko siya kaya lagi ako merong same exact. So, meron ako yung parang pang-cast ng same head mismo. So yeah.
Right.
Pero ngayon, I'm trying to learn how to use resin, the stuff that you really use for vinyl toys. So yeah.
Oo, tama. Yeah, I used to remember that some of the dolls for the collectible dolls, you have to do a nickel mold pa nga eh, especially if you want to reproduce it. May from the actual mold, you have to create a wax mold for it and then a nickel mold for it. That's ewan ko, maganda talaga siya. Pero this is a one of a kind. So, alam mo yun, there's no need to reproduce. But if in the future you plan to do it, diba, there's a market for it. There's definitely a market for dolls. Do you know that 90% of the collectible industry in the States is made up of dolls? 90%. The 10% is being divided into, alam mo, mga trains or mga helicopters, tsaka mga crystals and plates. So that's the 10%. The 90% medals. Kaya,
The
lalo na
house
yung
that
mga ano, oo, yung mga OOAK, yung mga ganyan, one of a kind, collectible, collectible level. So medyo maganda siya, maganda yung market. But can you tell me more about why security blankets for cognitive dissonance? Like, for those of you who are watching, this exhibit is entitled Cognitive Dissonance, which is what happens to our brain when we're trying to reconcile something that we are doing to something that we are supposed to do. Parang something that we're supposed to do and something that we're supposed to doing and something that is not really natural to us. So what we do is our brains and our bodies, we try to reconcile that. So that's called cognitive dissonance kasi meron siyang disconnect. Alam mo yun, may disconnect with what you want and what you're doing. So tell me more about why did you do this piece for the cognitive dissonance exhibit?
um well, when I asked Miss Tab kasi na, oh, can I try to like put up like a sculpture for an exhibit? She was like, oh yeah, sure, sure. And then she sent the title, and then I was kind of curious what it really meant. But it was kind of timely because I was in a really bad headspace during that time.
Yeah.
For me, it was like a coping mechanism for me to create this particular piece. And yeah, for me, the title, it means a lot. Parang security blanket. Because it's like when you're a kid, diba, when you're scared,
Uh,
tapos you tend to hide under your blankets, and then you'd feel safe. So I kind of played around that idea na parang, yeah, it's like my backup for myself na meron akong blankets. Ganun. So, ginawa ko siya sa piece na to mismo. So, yun.
yeah, so for you ba, parang, do you normally not, kunyari, when you are encountering fear, ganon, parang in your life, what is your primary security blanket? Kumbaga, I know that it's a metaphor more often than not. Pag bata ka, you do have security blankets. And a lot of kids, they just drag their security blankets around. Alam mo yun? Ayaw nga nilang palaban, di ba? Ang hirap palaban yung security blanket.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Di ba?
Mga blanket.
I know, kasi naroon yun yung comfort nila eh. But now that we're a lot older, what can you consider your security blanket?
Security blanket. Well, okay, like pre-pandemic, my security blanket was actually going to I don't know if you know CCP, right? Just like a seaside part sa CCP. So
Uh,
when I'm in a really, really bad headspace, I tend to hang out there by myself, and then I just sit there, and then I think, or yeah, it's very comforting for me to have like my own space that isn't at home, and you're just somewhere na parang, it's quiet, you'd enjoy. So it's kind
I
of like
agree.
my security blanket. So when I was creating this, it was hard for me kasi I since pandemic, 'di ba? I can't go out. I can't go to that specific place because it's not safe. So parang being able to create this piece reminded me of that space a lot. So parang ngayon kasi parang this pandemic, kailangan ko security blanket talaga eh.
Oo nga.
Everything,
Totoo.
everything is like, it's so
Totoo.
overwhelming, everything. As in, yeah, it's hard.
Sabi nga nila parang with the exception of having to attend exhibits and being out and talking to collectors, this is actually the time for artists to revel in their art because a lot of artists, when they're creating art, they're a little bit of a loner, diba? Medyo antisocial ka during the time that you're actually making it. So, yun nga lang, parang there are periods of time na this is what I noticed about artists na may cycle. Alam mo yun, you're making and you're isolated and then you go out, tapos parang, alam mo yun, you finally see people again. Pero this pandemic, walang relief. So, zero relief tayo. Parang isolated tayo throughout. Ako personally, I do have my crochet, which is
Yeah.
just a home thing, you know. So, kahit nasan ako, dala-dala ko siya. Kaya kahit pa paano meron. And work. I really do love work. A lot of people parang nasa stress sila with work. Hindi.
I think you tried that.
I enjoy it. I really do. Like uh I enjoy knowing that there's something like a problem that I can solve. Alam mo yun? Kung binibigyan ako ng problema, hindi ako namomroblema. Ganun. Na-excite ako. Ganyan, yun yung difference, I guess. A lot of people, they get stressed with work. Ako naman, pag may work, parang sobrang happy ko. Happy kid ako. Pag walang trabaho, doon ako nasa-stress. Pag yung may lull, alam mo yun, tapos hindi ka pa makalabas, walang, you can't go to the beach, you can't do anything. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what pandemic is doing to me. Like I can't do what I usually do na. Wala eh. It's like nasira yung routine mo. Ganun.
yeah. Sabi ni Bono, for kids, security blankets are shields for protection. You know, the first time when I saw this piece, yung security blankets, the first character that I thought of is Linus, diba? Linus Van Pelt, who always carries a security blanket. I'm like a hardcore Peanuts fan. So, for those of you who don't know, di ba sabi nga nila, when you're doing your live streams, yung mga Zoom calls, you have to make sure that your computer is medyo nakataas, di ba? Siyempre, wala naman akong ganun. So, ang ginagawa ko, I just get a few books. Tapos doon ko pinapatok sa computer ko. And right now, the book that I'm using is actually, see, it's it's a box set of Peanuts. So, it's a Peanuts box set na nandiyan si Linus sa Kaya medyo ayan. That's why when I saw this, sabi ko, this is so Linus. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Ireland. Ayan, so for our client, ayan po, be shipping this to you very soon. And now we have we have comfort food. Dito na. Dito na yung source ng source ng
Source ng guto.
source of quarantine snacking, di ba? Alam mo, grabe talaga yung quarantine snacking. Diba? I really like that you put stuff in here that I would go for. Ano yun? Spam
Actually,
is
talaga siya super, yung parang junk food talaga. Not all, kasi yung spam di naman yung salmon. Pero yung mga, alam mong hindi siya healthy food, parang gano'n.
Pero alam mo, sa totoo lang, with regards to eating, talaga, do you do that ba? Do you eat parang in response to emotional distress? Or
Actually, oo I realized din kasi kasi when Fab nga sent me the concept nga nung the exhibit, I'll give you a short story kasi I was playing a game. I like playing kasi on games. So I was playing The Witcher, the first one. And then yung may story kasi siya na they use the term cognitive dissonance nga na he has amnesia kasi. So parang he's doing things na parang hindi naman niya dapat ginagawa, parang ganun. So, that time that I was thinking for a concept nga ng artwork ko, medyo happy ako eh. Kasi if you see yung ibang artworks ko, medyo sad siya, ganun. Anyway, yung nung ginawa ko kasi siya, may pagka-foodie kasi ako, mahilig akong medyo magastos ako sa food. Mahilig akong gumastos sa mga, kunyari lalabas sa labas, bibili ng kung ano-anong food, like, nauubos yung pera ko sa food, parang ganun. So, yung mga ganyang food kasi parang dahil nga skinny ako, I need to eat healthier para kasi napapataba talaga ako. Hindi ko siya gustong magpapayat. Parang nasa shout out sa friend ko si Jules.
Oo, yung mga ano,
Tsaka
yung
si
mga friends
Merck
mo
yan.
nandito.
Mga friends ko eh.
Sabi ni Harold.
Sir Harold,
Hello,
hello.
everybody.
Anyway, yung sa, yun nga, mahilig kasi ako kumain ng junk food. Lalo na pag madaling araw, pag nag-work. Hindi nga siya healthy. Yung mga gusto ko kasi, yung mga gusto kong food, yun yung mga naka-display sa artwork ko. So, mostly
Oo.
processed foods or sweets, mga ganun. So,
Oo.
parang kahit the explanation ng artwork itself is kahit sinasabi ko sa sarili ko na I should eat healthy and alam kong hindi ko dapat ginagawa yan. Ginagawa ko siya kasi gusto ko siya. Parang ganun. Nakikita ko yung self ko na hindi ko siya dapat ginagawa. Pero ginagawa ko siya. Kasi
Kaya
food
ba
is
hawak
life.
niya yung milk? kaya ba hawak niya yung milk? Pero, ano ba? Yung milk ba
Kaya
for
hawak
you
ko
is
ano
that?
eh.
Oo.
I'm sorry,
Yung
hindi ko
milk,
siya na-catch.
yung milk ba for you is the healthy one?
Kasi yun for me, yun yung healthiest. Kasi parang milk is a all-around food, parang ganun, diba? Yung cereals kasi, yung gusto ko kasing cereals na yan, yung Lucky Charms. Puro sweets kasi siya kasi may marshmallow siya eh. So, actually, lahat yan actually processed foods eh. Hindi ko lang syempre malagay lahat ng gusto kong food. Pero yung mga usually na nasa drawer, parang ganun. Kasi hindi ko na malalagay ramen sa sa shelf. Pero, parang ganun. The artwork, parang nahuli niya yung self niya na kumukupit sa drawer. Parang ganun.
Oh my goodness, parang ako yan. Alam mo yung tipong mag-grocery ka pagkatapos for your snacks that are supposed to last for I don't know how long. And then after like 3 days, it's gone. So parang, what happened? Ikaw lang naman ang kumain. Alam mo yun? Yan, ako din
Nakaka-comfort.
Totoo. Nakaka-comfort talaga. Sabi ni Stephanie pa shoutout naman daw. Sabi ni
Friends,
Stephanie sa
college friends. Hi, Steph.
Ayan. So, mayroon akong question na tinitingnan ko nga yung mga may Pop-Tarts, di ba? Ayan. Tsaka, lahat ng to parang, pero sobrang, what do you call this, fortunate mo kasi hindi ka tumataba. Even with
Actually, for me kasi, siguro sa others, medyo fortunate siyang tignan. Pero sa akin kasi, medyo unhealthy siya for me kasi hindi ko rin masyadong, gusto ko rin kasi talagang, actually ngayong quarantine, I tried working out. Medyo itong recent, last month lang, hindi ko siya natuloy-tuloy dahil nga, medyo maraming work. Pero, I tried working out to gain weight, not to lose weight. So, parang talagang effort siyang ang hirap lang. Kasi ang payat. Sa iba kasi, it's the other way around. Kasi may parang mostly nasa ng tao na hindi masyadong yung mga skinny girls parang ganun. Hindi masyadong parang ganun. So, ayun. Hindi
Ako din
siya
sobra. I was skinny for a while. Like, for 12 years. I was the same weight. And I tried a lot of things. Like, weight training, alam mo yun, to gain weight. And I was the same skinny weight from 18 to 33. So, by the time I hit my 30s, parang mid-30s, nag-start na ako mag-gain ng weight. Namiss ko bigla yung pag mag-shopping ka, makikita mo lang sa mannequin, ayan yung size ko. Alam mo yun? Kasi it's the same. I was actually deluding myself for like 2 years, thinking that I'm still the same size. So pag pumasok ako sa store, parang I would still choose my smaller size. And then I would feel so bad that it's not my size anymore. Until parang okay lang to. Actually, gusto ko naman talagang tumaba dati. Alam mo yun. Ayan. Pero maganda. I do like comfort eating. But somebody told me, like a chef friend, every time like I'm sad or emotional, I tell him like, now I want to eat something. He keeps telling me na do not eat your emotions. Sabi ko, but you're a chef. Aren't you kind of always interacting with people who eat when they're emotional? Do not eat your emotions. Sabi niya, do not do it. It's a bad idea, sabi nila.
Siguro
Pero,
moderate eating lang.
pero it's good to
Para
know.
lang medyo ma-comfort ka lang, pero hindi yung super pero kasi
Bongga.
ano siya, eh, sarap sa
Ang sarap eh.
feeling.
Totoo. Ang sarap eh. Ako din, wala kasi akong bisyo, so that's the only vice I have talaga. Like, maybe buying shoes and, kausap ko lang si Arlan kanina, I was just telling him, wala talaga akong bisyo. Ang bisyo ko lang kumain. Kumain sa labas. Kumain sa labas at saka trying out different restaurants. I really love trying out different restaurants and food. Kaya thank you, by the way, just to give a quick shout out to some of my clients. Thank you so much for sending me stuff. I thought I was gonna get like, the usual corporate gifts this Christmas, but what I got are all food. Like I got some cake, some really good like desserts. I don't know how I'm gonna finish it all, but thank you so much. I'm just gonna be sharing it with my neighbors. So, so for comfort food, you are featuring your signature blue female. Can you tell me how this came about? So I'm just gonna show it again. So ito yung signature mo that every time I see an artwork na nandyan siya, alam natin na ikaw yan at sa'yo yan. So how did it came about na you started drawing your blue female?
Kasi, most of my artist friends, I've noticed kasi I've tried different art styles na din. Pero I think medyo mas gusto ko yung hindi ko kasi maano kasi hindi naman siya super realism yung style ko pero mostly sa ganun. So, I see my friends kasi they use parang places or their girlfriends, boyfriends, or other people as muses. Pero, kaya I do artworks of myself. Parang ang ginawa ko, I am my muse. Parang ganun. So, yung inspiration ko kasi ng artworks ko rin is inspiration ko or yung thoughts ko of myself. So, yung blue kasi, aside sa favorite color ko siya, kasi yung blue kasi, parang it expresses emotion kasi. I mean, it gives different feelings. Hindi mo lang siya makakategorize na sad feeling or minsan kasi blue is happy, calm, parang ganun. So, different emotions siya. And I do my artworks na bold siya kasi I believe in equality sa male and female. So, kasi 'di ba usually pag girl long hair, tapos pag guy dapat short hair. Pero may stereotype na kung ano yung dapat guy and girl. Eh, parang in between kasi nun yung baldness nga. And kaya siya naked din. Yung artwork is parang para ma-express ko yung true self. Para to show people the real me. Parang ganun. Parang ito yung ako eh. Kasi I did an artwork before na kasama yung talagang akong tao. Tapos parang yung blue yung parang um, what do I
Alter
call this?
ego.
Parang yung
Alter
parang
ego.
alter ego ko na hindi siya typically alter ego pero yung a side of me na hindi nakikita ng ibang tao. Parang gano'n.
I
Kasi
see.
yung kung ano yung mga nafe-feel ko kasi hindi ko naman I don't really express myself like through Facebook na kanya I post statuses. Siguro sa Twitter. Pero on Facebook, I don't really express na I'm not that open on Facebook. So, parang to express myself na when I'm sad, like, for example, here at Comfort Food, like, I'm happy nung ginagawa ko yan. Happy mood ako eh. So, para makita ng tao na, ganito pala siya. Parang ganon. Ganito yung paling side, may ganitong side pala siya.
Alam
And
niyo na, everybody, na magpapasko na, padala niyo na si Caleb ng comfort food.
oo nga, yung
Yun na.
mga friends ko na nagpa-shoutout.
Yan, show your support. Show your support by sending comfort foods. I really like what you said, no, na parang there's a part of you that you never really show. And I think it's the true thing, like for everybody, meron ka talagang side mo na hindi mo pinapakita. In what way did you show this before sa mga ibang artworks mo? In what way have you shown yung parang other side mo? Parang
I'm
aside from,
sorry.
kasi right now, we only have comfort food as your only art piece sa Arts.ph. But in your other artworks, how did you show that? Yung other side mo? How did you show
Actually,
that other side
actually
of you?
recently kasi, for this year, yung comfort food lang I think yung pinaka-happy na artwork ko eh.
Talaga?
Kasi since a few years back, parang mas na-express ko kasi emotions ko through sad paintings.
Mm-mm.
Hindi naman actually not typically sad lang, pero yung mas gusto ko kasi yung paintings na alam niyo yung for example last year gusto ko kasi yung paintings na I make a statement na parang in topics that I believe in, like kunyari sa LGBT community, mga
Mm-mm.
ganon, or women's rights, mga ganon yung mga gusto kong topic eh. Ayoko rin
Mm-mm.
kasi masyadong mag-make ng artwork na hindi ko siya masyadong sinasapuso.
Oo, tama. Oo.
Kasi like a few of my artworks nga this year, aside from comfort food, kasi nga happy painting din. Tsaka sa colors eh, you can see na I used many colors. Kasi I typically use 3 colors lang eh. Blue, black and white, or another color lang. So,
Oo.
pag nakita niyo yung painting is maraming colors, happy painting. Pero pag 3 colors lang siya, nagre-revolve, alam na parang medyo moody yung yung emotion ng painting.
Okay.
And a lot of people din kasi relate with my sad paintings. Di ko alam kung- It, it kind of shows na maraming malungkot na And I'm not that sad, pero yung nafe-feel din nila yung sadness, yung emotions na gusto kong i-express dun sa artworks na ginagawa ko.
Oo, tama. I definitely, parang relate to that very, very much. I'm actually always amazed at how artists are able to express that side of them. Isa yun sa mga, siguro, something to be envious about, di ba? That's why we try to collect pieces of artist souls. Yun yung tawag ko sa mga artwork eh. There's always a piece of an artist's soul. So when you're collecting that art piece, you know that you're actually collecting a part of their life, a part of their thinking, a part of their belief, di ba? Isa yun. Kaya, guys, ayan. So, meron tayo dito mga people who want to get a shout out. So,
Hi, hello, high school friend.
ayan, si Stan naman. Ayan, may mga, alam mo, may mga ano eh, pero tayo talaga mga artist na idol ng bayan. Naalala ko before, Ireland, meron kang barangay before na talagang barangay Ireland. Di ba? Ngayon we have Kalem. Parang si who's this or artist that we have in Electric Youth? Si Kiara Gan. Every time we have Kiara on the stream, we've got a whole smattering of teenagers watching because they're all following her on YouTube kasi YouTuber siya. Ayun, so guys, we are missing LJ Navera today, but I'm just gonna show you his painting. So LJ Navera is one of our artists, and he does have a few pieces in Artstock PH. Itong submission niya na to is Kahon 2, which is a 24 by 26 piece acrylic on canvas. This is actually a portrait of his son. Yun ang sabi niya before. And as per his explanation, one day, tinignan siya nung anak niya ng ganyan. And sabi niya, hold that expression. At kinuna niya ng photo. And then later on, he incorporated this look in one of his pieces. So as you can see, dahil kahon too, hindi siya nag-iisa. So it's part of a series of pieces that we actually have available in Artstock PH. Ayan. So sabi nga ni LJ before, this is really about thinking outside of the box, diba? Flying out of that space. And honestly, if you're an artist, one of the things that are admirable is artists' ability to reconcile cognitive dissonance. Alam mo yon. Marami sa mga artists yung when they were younger, ayaw silang maging artists ng kulang nila. Kasi it's not a really popular, alam mo yon, it's not a very popular profession because there is a stigma attached to it. And a lot of parents, they wouldn't want their kids to be artists. So I really applaud those parents who encourage their kids to think like artists and to encourage their creativity and to have them pursue yung gusto nila sa buhay. Kasi tama yon, kasi that resolves cognitive dissonance. Hindi yung pipilitin mo sila to become something that they really don't want to be. And that really results in so much dissonance. So another thing that I have here is everybody, if you would like to check out the cognitive dissonance catalog, it is available at bit.ly/artstalkph exhibit 3. Okay, so once again, that's bit.ly/artstalkph exhibit 3. Ilalagay ko na lang siya dito sa ating comments so that anybody who is watching right now who would like to get a copy of the catalog, you can download it or you can just view it and click on the links. It is an interactive catalog online and you can just go ahead and interact with it. Sandali lang, i-chat ko lang. This is our catalog for cognitive dissonance. Ayan, so I just posted that on our comment section. And when you open this catalog, ito po yung makikita natin. We have our lineup for all of the artwork. We have 14 artworks for cognitive dissonance. There's a short about us with the three of us, the founders, the artists that make up our cognitive dissonance exhibit, and of course, the individual artwork as well as the individual profiles. And if you would like to add anything to your collection, just click on add to your collection and you will be directed to the website. Okay, so yan lang po, just go ahead and go to bit.ly/artstalkph exhibit 3. Yan. Yan po yung ating link. So I just posted it now. So you can just go ahead and click on that so you can get a copy. Ayan. So with that, I was hoping that LJ could join us kasi medyo gusto ko yung storya din ni LJ. But I'm so happy that both of you can join me tonight. I know that all of us are quite busy right now, pero malapit na matapos ang taon. Let's hope that 2021 is gonna be a better year. Kasi 2020, my gosh, matapos ka na, di ba? Ayun, so I really, really am so grateful to everybody who is watching us right now. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and taking a look at this artwork. So please don't forget to visit the website at artstalkph.com. And if you have any questions, hit the chat button in artstalkph and I'll be the one to talk to you. Ako yung sumasagot dun sa chat. So, wag kayo mag-hesitate and don't be shy. Okay, so thank you again, everybody. And I'd like to just wish everybody good night. Okay, bye-bye.